Shade Tree Mechanic video time. I got a 2013 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid, or Hyundai, however you want to say it. I think it's the 2010 through 2015, might be the same years. I was having an issue. I was driving down the interstate, and I got the error where it said hybrid control system error. Please pull over safely and stop. Do not continue driving, combined with a charging system error. Anyway, what I did is did some research like everybody. I saw the one video where the guy replaced the HEV safety plug as well as the power control relay, or whatever that might be the right term for it, but it's underneath here. And he saw he had taken all this off in the back seat or whatever. For me, what I did is I tried to jump it when I was side of the road. Of course, that didn't work. Doing some more research. Went out back, I was troubleshooting it, and what I ended up seeing is there was a technical service bulletin for the Kia Optimas as well as these Hyundais. Kia Optima runs the same things, but there's this little door back here. That's your HEV safety plug right there. There's a black tab on it. All you do is lift up. You can pull that top part down, and then it pulls out straight. So what is going on is from factory, they put a 125 amp fuse in there, and the tech service bulletin came out, told the dealerships to replace that 125 with a bird poop. Replace the 125 with a 150. So here's what the fuse looks like inside that HEV safety plug. There's just two screws that hold it in. This is the old one, the 125, and I put the new 150 in there. The interesting thing enough is I tested this with a multimeter, and it said it was good. So I was kind of stumped. I tried to find the replacement fuse like this at the auto parts store. There was one that looked like it might work. It was like $5, but when I actually compared it, it wasn't as long as this one was. So didn't work. Called the Hyundai dealership. They said that they had just sold their last one, and so knowing that the Kia Optima hybrid is the same exact parts, I went to the Kia dealership. They had one. It cost me $63 just for that 150 amp fuse. I put it in there. Before I actually put the 150 amp in, I had the 125 in, and I was just kind of troubleshooting. I had my battery charging for a while. I would take that safety plug out. I'd disconnect the negative terminal first, take the safety plug out, messed with the fuse a little bit, put it back in, and I took it out and put it back in probably 4 times just trying to start the car. Well, when I did that, my dash was freaking out, the lights were going on, it was dinging like crazy, but it wouldn't actually fire up. The fault stayed. So all said and done, what I did is I just swapped out that 150 amp fuse there. I put that back in. Of course, battery's taking a little long to charge, so I jump started it with the truck, and sure enough, it actually fired up when it would not before. Now when it fired up, I still had the check engine light, the ABS light, the traction control light all on. I grabbed a scan tool, ran the codes. It just pulled some O2 codes. I got a bad O2 sensor, which is why you see that light on in there, but all I had was a few O2 codes. Nothing else. It still had the ABS stuff on. I tried to use that reader to go and pull the ABS codes up, but the reader would not recognize this car. So with that going, I just took it for a short drive, and sure enough, the tire pressure sensor, the ABS light, and the traction control light just went off on their own. So there you go, $63 out the door. I saw some other people, the dealerships are charging $450 to $1,250, and I figured this was a cheap way to just try and fix this first, to switch this out first, and thankfully for me, it solved it. Some of you guys may have a faulty power control relay or whatever that thing's called underneath there. So hopefully this helps some of you guys. Have a good day.